Well, how are y'all? Been a long time. Hadn't been doing much hunting because I ain't got nothing fitting to hunt right now. I have been gathering some stone along though. Some kind of banded material. Hope to get maybe a small point out of it. It's pretty material. You can see I've gathered a bunch of stuff. That right there I don't think it's going to be worth the crap. It's grainy. I've got all kinds of little banded pieces. It's pretty good size. Of course, that's what I find a lot of. That's what when I go looking for rock, I end up with a whole lot of stuff that creates a lot of waste. Because a lot of it's freeze cracks in it. I was going to show you this over here though. I've been getting this off the place I go hunt that I call the Huge Field, and I believe it's a Fort Payne chert because I've gotten some off of it before. And when you crack into it, it's a mixture of brown, blues, and it's got that white, hazy looking characteristic that's prevalent with Fort Payne chert. And I believe it's just a tanned blue variety. I went the other day and you knock off a corner and you can tell what's on the inside of it. Of course, you can see the shape of them, and a lot of them will be trash, and might be able to get some small stuff out of it. This right here, you can tell I just broke it off a piece where it had natural freeze cracks in it. Sometimes that's where it breaks up. You know, I got several pieces of it. I just took my billet to the field and chunked up a bunch of it. You can see that white, blue type stuff in it. Some bigger pieces. But then a lot of it's just chunk material and end up making a whole lot of waste. But I've been making some points out of it today and last day or two, so I was going to show you them and get you a better idea of what's on the inside of that stuff right there when they're created. I'll be right back. It's a handy dandy apparatus right there. Okay, I'm back. I've been trying to make enough of these to get a case of them, and some of these I've showed you before. This is the blue brown mix. Some of it's really nice stuff, and you make some really pretty points out of it. Works real good if you can get past a lot of the obstacles that it has in it. Let's see, you got whites and blues and browns. If I'm shaking, it's because I'm cold. Wind's blowing. It's a white dot. And a lot of it, the white I've noticed is closer to the cortex than some of it that I have to break into deeply. The more you get toward the center of some of it, the browner it gets. But yeah, it's all the same outcropping or whatever you want to call it. And this piece right here is got a lot of blue in it. It's probably the bluest piece that I have, and it's the strangest stuff. This piece in particular, that blue is it's a frosted blue compared to what it was whenever it was newly napped. I'm gonna have to lay it down. I'm shivering so bad I can't hold on to it. That's a really pretty piece of material right there.
spot in the bed?
Yeah. Anyway, show you a few more pieces of these, and I'm going to go in the house. There's one that's got a lot of blue in it. There's a pretty thieves pulling out of it. And I'll show you more of these browns. I'll show you this one more capena right here. It's pretty too. Got a lot of blue in it. Here's one I made just the day before yesterday, maybe, or a day or two ago. I don't remember when it was. But it doesn't have any blue in it, but it's all brown and light tones. You might see a speck of blue right toward the back of it right there. Might be a little blue vein right through there. But all in all, it's a browns are the same. And there's some of it tends to get kind of on the porous side sometimes. I made a pretty Dalton though. Man, I'm shaking like a leaf. This is the biggest one I guess I've ever made. It's 5.5 inch. Turned out real nice. It's the end to be a 5.5 inch point. It's about a 1/4 inch thick in most places. There may be one, I don't know if there's a place on it that'd be 3/8 or not. It's pretty thin. I was tickled with it. There's a porous patch right through the middle of it right there, and down here in one of these notches. I'm surprised I got it to where, yeah, this side right here, you can see it's lighter, and a real porous place right in there. Ooh, I'm froze. You have to be drunk to watch this. I'm shaking like a leaf. But yeah, that's a big piece of it, and what that come out of, it's just a great big chunk that had all kinds of junk around it, and I got knocking on it, and it actually broke apart, just split apart from a natural freeze crack. And there was this piece I got was as broad as my hand, and it was about that thick though, and probably 7 or 8 inches long. I didn't lose a whole lot of length on it. Show you one more piece. This doesn't. This didn't come from this crop of material here. It came from the Sidekick. But I'm tempted to call it a Fort Payne shirt too. It's just more of a tan variety. But you can see it's got all kinds of colors in it. Tan, giallas, and kind of blues, and even got a green tint to it. And then it's translucent toward the end there. Mercy, I'm shaking. Well, that's what I've been doing. And if I do anything, it's probably what I'll be doing. Can't be doing no hunting right now because I ain't got nothing to look at. Hope y'all have a big Thanksgiving.